Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Today's daily bite comes from a Muslim brother from Indonesia who has flown to Russia to fight alongside the Russian army against Ukraine in the Russian Ukraine war. In order to do that, he had to sign a contract and give up his Indonesian citizenship. Unfortunately for him, after reaching there, he found that the promises were not up to his expectations. He found out that he is actually stranded. And now he is appealing to the president of Indonesia and the authorities to allow him to come back and help him actually to end his contract and come back and regain his Indonesian citizenship. Let's take a watch.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang terhormat Bapak Presiden Republik Indonesia Bapak Prabowo Subianto, yang terhormat Bapak Wakil Presiden Republik Indonesia Bapak Gibran Rakabuming, dan Bapak Menteri Luar Negeri Bapak Sugiono. Mohon izin Bapak, saya ingin memohon maaf sebesar-besarnya apabila ketidaktahuan saya menandatangani kontrak dengan Kementerian Pertahanan Rusia mengakibatkan dicabutnya warga negara saya. Mohon izin Bapak, saya tidak pernah mengkhianati negara sama sekali, karena saya niatkan untuk datang ke sini hanya untuk mencari nafkah. Wa kafa billahi syahida, dan cukuplah Allah sebagai saksi. Saya pamit dengan Ibu, saya cuci kaki, saya mohon doa restu, dan saya berangkat ke sini. Dengan adanya hal tersebut, dicabutnya kewarganegaraan saya, itu tidak sebanding dengan yang saya dapatkan. Mohon izin Bapak. Dengan ini saya memohon kebesaran hati Bapak Prabowo Subianto, Bapak Gibran, Bapak Sugiono. Mohon kebesaran hati Bapak untuk membantu mengakhiri kontrak saya tersebut dan dikembalikan hak kewarganegaraan saya untuk kembali ke Indonesia. Mohon izin untuk saat ini yang bisa mengakhiri kontrak saya tersebut hanya Bapak Prabowo di Kementerian Pertahanan Rusia kepada Bapak Vladimir Putin, dan bantuan dari Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Mohon izin, mohon bantuan teman-teman semua, minta tolong diteruskan ke admin Gerindra agar disampaikan kepada beliau. Jujur saya tidak ingin kehilangan kewarganegaraan saya, karena kewarganegaraan Republik Indonesia bagi saya segala-galanya dan tidak akan pernah ternilai harganya. Sekali lagi saya mohon maaf sebesar-besarnya apabila atas ketidaktahuan saya tersebut saya melanggar undang-undang kewarganegaraan Republik Indonesia dan dicabut kewarganegaraan saya. Dan sekali lagi saya memohon kebesaran hati Bapak Presiden Prabowo Subianto untuk membantu mengakhiri kontrak tersebut dan dikembalikan hak kewarganegaraan saya, dipulangkan ke Indonesia. Sekian, terima kasih. Mohon izin Bapak Presiden, apabila ada kata-kata saya yang salah, kami memohon maaf sebesar-besarnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right, as you have seen, this brother of ours is stranded. And I say brother of ours because he is Muslim. And that is why this video matters. Now, let us take a look at his TikTok account from where I got this video. For the record, I have just created a TikTok account in less than 24 hours, or now it's been 26 hours as I created the account. I had to create the account in order to get access to his account, because it was saying you cannot access because some of the videos of the account on this account were not comfortable. So I had no choice but to create an account. So when we go through his account, we can see that he's promoting. He seemed happy, and he was kind of like those who promote the good life of Russia or being in the military. Some of his videos, all of his videos, mashallah, have surpassed 200k of viewership, and some have hit million. So now you have over here, this has got 5.7 million views. Allahumma barik. This has got 1.1. This has got 6 million views, 1.9, 1.4. All right, 1.1 here. And the one we have just watched is this one, 1.1.1. So as you can see here, this one 5.7 is I have not watched. The only videos I have watched here is this one and this one, and I've spent a few seconds here. So other than that, I haven't watched any of their videos. So some videos like this, before he came out to make this public appeal, wanted to go back to his country, videos like this can lure innocent Muslims to wanting to join. Until they reach there, then they will find themselves stranded. Why am I making this video? At the beginning of the Russian-Ukrainian war, there was a Ghanaian brother, a brother from Ghana, whom I know on social media, who was actively expressing his intention, wanting to go and fight alongside the Russian army against Ukraine. He was posting, tagging Vladimir Putin, and as well as the Russian military wanting to join. I had to privately engage him and tell him, brother, please get out of this. This has got nothing to do with you. As a Muslim, you should not ever participate in fighting which happens between two non-Muslim countries. What are you going to get at the end of the day? If you die like a dog. And true enough, Yahi, this brother here is not the first, and he's not going to be the last to get to this situation. We pray and hope that Allah helps and fixes his problem for him. But there is a lesson here. He has found himself that he was deceived. Even if he had gotten the money, in the first place, it is haram for a Muslim to participate in this. So even if he has gotten money from here, that it becomes a haram income. What more if he dies here? And believe it or believe it, there are Yemenis who have been deceived into situation like this, and they have died. There are Egyptians, many Arabs. Obviously, there are many Africans who have died here. Imagine the Muslims among them. For what have they died? الذين آمنوا يقاتلون في سبيل الله. Believers, believing folks, those who have believed, they fight for the cause of Allah. والذين كفروا يقاتلون في سبيل الطاغوت. And those who disbelieve are the ones who fight in the cause or for the cause of the Taghut. And Taghut is the devil. Don't tell me Russia are Muslims or they are fighting for the sake of Allah. And also don't tell me Ukrainians are Muslims and they're fighting for the sake of Allah. When two non-Muslims parties are fighting, a Muslim should not participate in it. If he dies like a dog. He doesn't die as a shaheed here. In the first place, the money he will get here is not halal money. The money he will get here is not a halal money. Okay, one may ask, what if a person is a Russian and he's in the army, or a person is a Ukrainian and he's in the Ukrainian army? Is it halal for him or haram for him to fight? This is where Muhammad Ali, the late Muhammad Ali, I see him as a hero. I don't see Muhammad Ali as a hero because he was a boxer, a legendary boxer. No. In Islam, boxing is haram. Any sports that involves hitting the head is haram. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has forbidden hitting the head of a human being, even the head of an animal, let alone a human being. All right. Likewise, any sports that involves exposing the aura is haram. Okay. So Muhammad Ali, when he was called to join the American army to go and fight Vietnam, he refused to go. Why did he refuse to go? Because he believed that war was injustice. That war was injustice, was not justifiable. So he refused to go. His common sense and the little knowledge he knew about Islam has led him to come to that conclusion. Of course, his refusal came with a price, and the Muslim should be ready to pay that price. All right. So when someone asks, what will a Russian Muslim will do? What will a Muslim, Ukrainian Muslim will do? Muhammad Ali becomes his role model and his example. If you and I we find ourselves in a situation like that, Muhammad Ali becomes our example. Muhammad Ali at that time, he did not reach out to scholars in the Middle East to ask them for the ruling, should I or should I not? In 2003, when the US invaded Iraq and as well as Afghanistan, what did they do? They have Muslims in the army. These Muslim fighters in the US Army, they reached out to some scholars in the Middle East and they were given the fatwa they wanted to hear. As long as you don't engage in direct killing of fellow Muslims, then you should be fine. So they got the fatwa they wanted. Look at what has happened to Iraq. Look at what has happened to Afghanistan. Will you tell me that the Muslims who were involved but did not get were only assigned for logistics? They don't bear a fair share of that destruction. So Muslims are not supposed to get involved in Ukraine. I mean, any non-Muslim country fighting in any other non-Muslim country, we should stay away. It is not our fight. They will finish one another and come to finish us up. Allahu al-Musta'an. So this brother, we pray. I don't know his real name. He's written here Satria, whether that is his real name or not. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala eases his affairs and brings him back to his family safely. Either way, there are lessons here for us. Those of us who think that the moment you go to, Russia, mashallah, you're going to have a good life, passport, women, and what have you. That is not the case. That is not the case. Foreigners, just like it is happening in the Israeli army, foreigners are put in the front line. They are the fuel. They are the ones who are going to die first. They are the ones who are going to die first. May Allah grant us what it takes to purify our dunya for the best interest of our akhirah. I hope today's daily bite is not longer than usual, but I believe there are lessons here for us to take away. If you know anyone who have been thinking or have this kind of mindset of wanting to fight for non-Muslim countries, please, you may want to share this with them. Until the next, see you in Jannah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.